Hello, Nate here with the Volunteer Tech Vlog on the Live Sound 101 YouTube channel. And it's early. I am on my way to InfoComm. The road to InfoComm 2017 has begun. So I figured I would do a couple Live Sound vlog videos while I'm down at InfoComm. Maybe stop by some booths, see what's going on, like the renewed vision for where they got Pro Presenter. I might stop by there, pay a visit to those folks. Might stop by Yamaha, talk about the TF5 and possibly what's coming out new for the TF5, or what's on the roadmap for that Yamaha TF product family. If there's anything interesting and innovative happening there. So I don't know, just various things like that. And figured I'd vlog about it here. So it is about 5 a.m. on a Tuesday morning, and I am headed to the Providence TF Green Airport. So I'm taking a JetBlue flight out of Providence straight into MCO, House of the Mouse, I guess they call it, Orlando, Florida. So that's what I'm doing today. And I'm not one of the people I'm not like a road warrior. There's like certain people that fly all the time, and it's just like second nature to them. And it's just, that's part of their 9 to 5 is getting on planes and meeting with clients and going to meetings, and maybe they're selling or consulting or something like that. That is not me. I'm a mushroom. I sit in the back room somewhere and grow very slowly. So so traveling is not that way for me. So I was up late last night just trying to work out all the logistics and trying to think about things I hadn't thought about since I usually don't. And when I've traveled before, I usually travel with a partner in crime, whether it's my wife or it's my boss or a colleague from work. Usually I always end up traveling with a well-seasoned traveler, and this is like a solo trip for me. So I'm like, I can't rely on somebody else to manage the details or anything like that. So I have to grow up and be responsible for myself now. So last night I'm up researching parking at the airport. I'm like, okay, I know I can park directly at the airport. Probably charge me an arm and a leg, right? So I want to try to save company money. And the best way I could have saved the company money is probably have family member wake up at the crack of dawn and drive me, so I didn't have to pay for parking. But didn't have the coordination to do that. So I am gonna be leaving my car down the road at a thrifty parking lot, and they're gonna take care of my car for me. It's actually not that bad if you put like a 10% down payment on, like, before you get there. It's really, I think it's something like, it's less than $60 for like the week. So it's really not too bad in Providence. Now if I try to do that in Boston, it'd be a lot more. I feel like it'd be a lot more expensive if I tried to do that in Boston, at least at the airport. But then you got to do a shuttle from the parking lot to the airport. So it adds a little bit of time to everything. I'm not just getting dropped off here. So I am cutting it a little bit close here, leaving at 5. But I trust there won't be much traffic at 5 a.m. going through Providence. And TF Green is usually a pretty easy in and out airports. No tolls or anything like that. But I wanted to sleep a little bit. So I was up late planning the parking thing, and then I realized, oh geez, it's like 11:30. I'm gonna have to get up at like 3:34 to hit the road on time. And then what else did I have to line up? Now, and I also have to figure out rides from the airport to the hotel. And in the past, I've rented a car, done like the company car rental thing, and I don't know. I was thinking, you know what? I'm gonna do Uber, or I'll do Lyft for the first time. I don't need to rent a car. I can be a little bit more frugal than that. And well, my first experience trying to use Lyft or Uber happens to be at Orlando Airport, and I'm doing all this research, and I'm like, what? It doesn't seem like anybody could pick me up in an Uber or a Lyft from Orlando. And come to find out, there's some like lawsuit or something like that, where in the city of Orlando, you can be dropped off at MCO, Orlando International Airport, from an Uber, Lyft, or ride-sharing service, but you can't be picked up at the curb. I don't even know all the technicalities. Something about metering. There's metering that needs to happen, and only a certified cab. Look, I have no idea. I have no idea what the technicalities are. All I know is that I figured, hey, instead of renting a car, I'll try one of these ride shares. And it's not going to work out. But, well, it's actually quite interesting, because Uber, apparently if you like walk way around to the back door somewhere behind the rental car area, Uber Select can pick you up. But that's like Cadillac only service or something like that. So I don't know, it's going to be like an extra $100 compared to what it would typically cost, or something, somewhere along those lines. So they'll let you do Uber Select if you pay through the nose from a certain location, but they won't let you do, like, they won't just come right to the gate and pick you up where it's convenient. So it's a little bizarre, actually. Seems quite silly to me, but anyway, that's how it is. So I was figuring out those logistics, but I think it's gonna be a good trip. I'm gonna get down there I'll arrive in Orlando around 9:30, 10 o'clock, and that'll give me 2 hours to figure out how to obtain a four-wheel vehicle, or entice a four-wheel vehicle to bring me from point A to point B with the persuasion of a few dollars. I don't know, I'll probably just walk out and look for a yellow cab and hop in. That's probably what'll end up happening. But I don't know. I think from all the research I did, it's really not that far. Orlando Airport from the Orange County Convention Center is really not all that far. I think it's like no traffic. From what I was seeing, I remember seeing it was like a 10-minute drive or something like that. It's really not far at all. Well, there's probably traffic and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. We will see. Now I'm thinking I should have just rented a car, because every time I go out at night, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get around. I don't think there's a shuttle service that goes to like downtown from the hotel. I don't know. I'll figure that out. I'll ask them when that happens. But anyway, my goal right now is to get from the airport to the hotel. Check in early if I can. If I can't check in early, drop my bag off at the front desk, and then head on to my class. My first class is going to be, I don't know, something about the dark arts of networking with Paul Zealy. So I've taken a couple classes with Paul in the past, and he's a very knowledgeable guy when it comes to networking and security, specifically network security. And one of his whole ambitions is to, he worked on the AV integration side of things for a long time, and now he's working on the manufacturer side of AV, and one of the things he's doing is trying to improve the industry by spreading awareness about security and the importance of networking security, specifically in AV, because there could potentially be, from a hacking standpoint, from a security standpoint, AV equipment has historically been not locked down. I think now it's getting more and more, it's getting, slowly by slowly, it's getting more and more secure. But in the past, there have been vulnerabilities that have gone unchecked before, with things like codecs and audio DSPs and things like that. Like if you've got a password to log into the thing, is it Has the password actually been updated, and is it unique, or is like the password just left to the manufacturer default, which is like a Googleable thing where people can just try to ping these devices on your network, and then somehow they can get in through the network and listen to potentially a video conference that's happening, or listen to an audio conference that's happening remotely. So things like that he is like super, he's a champion of security, I would say. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking at the dark arts. I had a good quote from Paul last time I was in a class with him, was there are things that I find very interesting. There are things that I get excited about that nobody else finds very interesting, and that's okay, or something along those lines. There are things that I find interesting and excite me that are quite boring to other people. I'm totally butchering that quote, but it was a good quote. I have it in. I got him on the record saying that in AV Shop Talk episode. The InfoComm Experience episode. What was that? Episode 19, 18, something like that. Check out, look for, Google the InfoComm Experience under the AV Shop Talk page, and there's a good quote there from Paul. My brain is not working. I can't remember what it is. So, anywho, I will be headed down to the Sunshine State from Tuesday to Friday. Hey, if anybody watches the vlog is going to be down at InfoComm, tweet me at LiveSound101. Let me know. Maybe we'll meet up at a tweet up or something. AV Nation is doing a tweet up on Wednesday from 4. I think it's from like 4 to 7 or something like that. Where there's gonna be free food and drinks, and it's just kind of a mixer, not an audio mixer, a networking event. So anyway, I'll be on my way down there. Don't know when I'll be able to upload this video. I'll try to upload it tonight from my hotel room. But I got a few videos in the queue. I got 2 other videos before this, and then I got this video. So this is actually my 3rd one in the queue. Actually, 4th one in the queue. I got a Dave Dolphin interview, but unfortunately, my phone choked while I was trying to edit that video. So I did all these tests, and I did a dry run with Dave, and everything worked, and it was good, except for the fact that all the dry runs were like, 10 minutes long. As soon as I did this like hour-long interview, the information was just too much. My phone completely choked, and so my whole workflow that I had meticulously planned out did not account for file size. But honestly, I didn't know how long we were going to go for. I mean, I didn't really have an agenda. I've never done an interview on a video interview on the LiveSound 101. Like, I've done audio interviews for the podcast for AV Shop Talk, but I had not done an interview in video format. And I should have realized that, but I was trying to be all slick. Anyway, the video was too much for my phone's processor, so I'm gonna have to work something out. Because what I wanted to do is like an A roll and a B roll kind of a deal, where I wanted to I did a screen capture of his end, and then I did local recording of my end. I wanted to stitch them together, and the problem is when I bring those formats into Final Cut. I have such an old Mac and old version of Final Cut that like the format has to be just right for it to work, and if the format of that video is something a little screwy, Final Cut just chokes as well. So I gotta get my act together is what I gotta do. But I gotta figure out what format works, and then do some conversions and some experimentation and get that video converted so that Final Cut plays nice. And once that happens, then I can publish that video. But anyway, so I got a bunch of videos, but I'm thinking I might go out of order here because InfoComm is happening today. It would be good to like upload the InfoComm videos that are most timely first, rather than stick to the sequence. See, the obsessive compulsive side of me wants to publish all the videos sequentially. and then I have to break away from that and say, you know what, I can publish those other 2 videos after InfoComm. Let's do all the InfoComm ones now. So if I do a couple InfoComm videos, I will I'll see if I can get those ones. I'll try as hard as I can to break away from my obsessive compulsiveness and skip those ones to the front so people watch in real time can see what's happening. It would be cool to do a couple little booth tours if people give me permission. Technically, if you videotape a booth, you're supposed to get like permission and everything like that. So I don't know. I'll just have my phone out and see what people say. See if they like seem to like that, or see if they don't like that. I don't know, because I guess the fear is from a manufacturer. It's like, why wouldn't you want somebody to promote you? Like, you're at a booth, you're promoting yourself publicly. Anyone can buy a ticket and come. But like, why would you not want to? I guess if there's like some sort of prototype thing that's in the works and they don't want it videotaped, they want to be able to, marketing wants to be able to, and PR wants to be able to control the release of that, and they'll let people see it, but they don't let people record it. It could be a situation like that. So I guess I understand it, but I don't know. I'm not technically media, so we'll see. Anyway, that's about enough for this video. My name is Nate. This is the Volunteer Tech Vlog on the Livesound 101 YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Hey, comment below if there's something at InfoComm17 you want me to check out. Go check it out. And have a good day. Well, I made it safely to InfoComm in Orlando. Got to take the little selfie video outside the front there. Pretty cool little rotating sign they got going on here, but it's pretty hot and muggy, so I'm gonna be finding my way inside now. But yeah, I'm here. I'm in InfoComm 2017. Here I come, ready to go get some training, learn about the dark arts of networking technology. Woohoo!